This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi there, I'm Nohelani Graff with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona on this Saturday. We begin with your voice, your vote. Maricopa County may now be preparing to sue. They sent a letter to the Arizona Senate and the company that's been hired to conduct the elections audit, demanding that they hold all documents related to the recount. This does come after the Secretary of State's office said they will not allow any of the election machines handed over to the auditors to be used in future elections. That decision could cost taxpayers big time too, though. $6 million to replace that equipment. For now, the audit is set to resume on Monday. If you have questions about the audit, we want to hear them. Email us at share@abc15.com and we'll work to get those answers. New for you this morning, Governor Doug Ducey has signed legislation requiring campaign signs and advertisements to disclose how much of the funding came from outside the state. This bill requires the disclosure to cover at least 10% of the height of the ad. It must reflect the percentage of out-of-state contributors at the time the ad is produced. We do have an important recall alert if you buy bottled water. Federal authorities issuing a complete recall of real water. It's based in Las Vegas. The feds have received reports of at least one death connected to it and multiple cases of liver disease in people who drank that water. The bottled water is sold here in Arizona. We have some good news for Arizona diners and restaurant owners. Governor Ducey has signed a new bill letting businesses around the state continue to sell alcoholic drinks to go. The law that bans that practice was rolled back at the beginning of the pandemic to try and loosen the economic impact of the virus on the restaurant industry. Tomorrow, Rula Bula on Mill Avenue is going to be closing its doors for good, but the Irish Pub and Restaurant is going out with a celebration. There's going to be a farewell toast tonight with a group of bagpipers. The business announced that it was closing last month, saying it was unable to reach a lease agreement with the building owners. Rula Bula has set up a GoFundMe account to help take care of its staff and hopefully find a new location. You are running out of time to pick your own peaches at Schnepp Farms. It's only available for a couple more weekends until the peaches run out. You can stop by from 8 in the morning until 4 p.m. Thursdays through Sunday. Schnepp Farms located in Queen Creek, of course, near Rittenhouse and Cloud Road. You do have to reserve a spot online, and you can find more info on their website. Tomorrow, Four Peaks is having a Hawaiian luau and pig roast. There's going to be some live music, beer, a buffet. Tickets are $40 a person, and that luau runs from 5 in the evening until 8 o'clock. Four Peaks is located in Tempe near 8th Street and Dorsey. After a decades-long drought, the Phoenix Suns are finally in the NBA playoffs, and to top it all off, they're facing a bitter rival, so it's going to be a heck of a game. The Lakers, also the team that the Suns faced last time in the playoffs in 2010. The Steve Nash-led Suns ran into the Lakers a couple of times in the postseason during that era. So we spoke with longtime Suns radio commentator Tim Kempton, a former Sun himself. As for the atmosphere tomorrow, he says there's nothing like playoff basketball crowds.
The intensity just ramps up. The fans are vocal. They're on the edge of the seat. Their anticipation with every play. I mean, there are some times when you watch a game, you talk to your buddy next to you, and 2 or 3 plays go on. Playoff basketball, everybody's just watching the floor.
Well, that's the truth, and you can watch Game 1 tomorrow at 12:30 right here on ABC 15. We're also going to have a post-game show for you to break it all down, and then a bonus for next weekend, Game 4 of the series, also going to air right here on ABC 15. I'm Nohelani Graff, tracking that most accurate forecast. A cooler day statewide with great conditions out there. We'll see a high of 84 in Phoenix, 80s to our south and off to our west, even some 70s in Quartzsite and Ajo. Across central Arizona, highs in the 60s today, 62 in Prescott, 69 in Sedona. North of the rim, 70s in Shola, Winslow, and Page, but Flagstaff staying in the 50s. It will be windy statewide today, though. Here in the valley, winds up to 15 miles an hour with gusts around 25 miles an hour this afternoon. Across northern and southeastern Arizona, much stronger winds up to 35 miles an hour with gusts as strong as 55 miles an hour. Here in the valley, though, great temperatures in the 70s for most of the day right on through lunchtime. By 1 o'clock, we work our way into the 80s, and then we reach that peak heat of 84 later this afternoon. Upper 80s for your Sunday, and then the 90s are back Monday. For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, we're always on ABC15.com and our ABC15 app. Make it a great day.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.